Hello friends, in this video we are going to convert our standalone project into an ngmodules project. So we are going to use the Ionic framework here, and it has two approaches. One is standalone and the ngmodules. So we will see the conversion, how smoothly and how rapidly we can do that up. It's going to be pretty interesting. If you are a fan of Angular, definitely you will like this particular video. And there is a whole lot of series of gift shop application which I have made, and this is a continuation of the gift shop application series only. If you haven't watched the series, you can check that out, but this project as a standalone also works pretty nicely for you if you don't want to watch the series too. So it's time to get started. Now this is our gift shop application which is in a standalone project. If you just check this out, as of now this is the latest version. Okay, it might change at a later course of time, but this is what we have launched. If you just check it out, there is no app.module.ts file by which we can easily detect whether it is a standalone project or not. Now I have created a project for ngmodules also. This is the one. If you check it out, we have the same stuff, the package.json file where we have the latest version as of now. And in this particular one, we have the app.module.ts file. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to convert our standalone project into the ngmodules project to achieve the same result that you can see here. Okay, we have made this gift shop application. You can check that out. Okay, there are a lot of things with authentication and all other things, including Ionic framework with Laravel as a backend. So all of them are integrated here. Okay, now how this project is created, if you want to know that, let me just show you. I have just gone for Ionic start, and then I have selected the Angular framework. After that, I have gone for selecting or gone to pass a name for our project, and finally selecting the ngmodules. This is how the project is created. If you do not know, you can just go through the process, whatever I have told, and you can create one. Fine. Once that is created, what I'll do here is, there are few files which we can directly copy. So I'll just go into the Finder one. So the enum, the interceptor and the services, these are the files which we can directly copy and paste into our ngmodules project, because only the pages here, the structure changes in that mostly, and the components also. And in fact, the theme one also we can directly take it along with the assets one. So let's do it one by one here. Well, assets one I don't need at all now. Okay, so I can simply remove this gifts one. I don't need that. So I've removed that folder. We don't need it anymore. Now what I will do is, let me copy the images one. Okay, I've copied that, and this is our ngmodules project where I'm going to paste it. Along with that, let me copy everything from the environment one also and paste it here. Replace everything. In fact, global.scs is also, if you check it out, just check it here. I'll show you. Global.scss file also, we have the same stuff as the standalone one, so we just need to pass in the variables.scss we just need to pass the routes file, and that's it. So I'm just going to copy and paste here. Now let's go to the app one where I'm going to copy 1, 2 and 3, these 3 files or folder, sorry, and paste it here. I don't need any home folder. In fact, let's remove it. So I think most of the things are done. Let's do one more thing here. What I'll do is, I'll go to global.scss, and this stuff, the styling which we have applied, I'm going to copy it and have it here into the global.scss. Along with that, in the themes also, I'm going to have the same stuff. So this root one, because we are only working for the light one, not the dark theme as of now. That is why I'm going to just directly pass it. Okay, the default dark theme will be taken into consideration as of now. Let's keep it in the same way for the time being. If required, I'll make a different video on that. So this is ready. This is done. Let's close it. So we have copied most of the things whichever is required. What else we need to take care of? In the standalone project, I think we even don't need the decimal pipe also, so we can skip that. Okay, without that also, I think everything is working as expected. Let's check it out once. This is working, so I think it's fine. Here also everything is working, so we can keep it in the same way. Now what I'll do is, let's create the pages into our standalone project. So what I'll do is, I'll just close this particular one, okay, and let me align both the projects all together. All right, so this is the ng modules one, then this is the standalone one. In this standalone, I'm just going to check what all page structure we have here, and simply going to copy and paste all those things. Ionic G page, within the pages folder I'm going to create a home page. So let's do it. That's going to be created here. Just check this out. This is created, right? And similarly, I'm going to have a login one also. So login one will also be created. So in the login we have the sign up one. So let's go for that, login/sign up. Now in the ng modules, the best part is we don't have to like take care of the routing most of the time, because as soon as we create the pages, it is taking routing automatically, because there is a routing file for each and every page. Now this is done. Nothing else we need to do here. In the login one, in the home one, we need lots of files. So let's create it one by one. In the home one, pages/home/ I'm going to go for about page, then I'm going to go for the cart page, after that item detail page. We also need the orders page, so let's do it, orders. After that, one for the privacy, right? So most of the files are created, folders are created. What else we need? In the cart one, we need a payments one. So let's go to the cart one. I'll just scroll to the top, cart/payment option page also we need. Fine. And after that is done, I also need few more components also. Let me go for Ionic G. I'll type C here for the component. Within the location pages/home/cart/components folder will be created. Okay, within which I'm going to have what all components? Add address. All right, add address created. Then we will have addresses created almost. Yes, one last one is the coupons one. So coupons. Now this is also created. We also need a module here. So I will have a components module within this particular location. So Ionic G module, I'm going to create this module, or actually we don't need it. We can directly pass it in the components cart module only. So I think I should remove it. Let's check it out where it is created. Pages, home, cart, components. We have this module file. Let me delete it. I don't need it. Move to trash. Fine. So everything is ready now. What I'll do is I'll copy everything one by one. Let's go to our main.ts file at first and see what all we are using. I can use the provide HTTP client directly into our ng modules also. So let me go to app.module.ts file, and here in the providers one, after this particular one, I can pass this up. Let me paste it. Okay, import it one by one. So let's import it with interceptors. Let's import that also, and the token interceptor, we are going to import it. So this is imported. After that, we have to pass this decimal pipe and date pipe, which was not required in this standalone one, but mostly in the ng modules one we need that. So I'm just going to pass it. Later on we are going to check it up whether we need that or not. Okay, if we remove it, still it's going to work or not. Let's import it. So all of them are imported properly. Just check this out. Okay, so we are done with this particular file. Now what we need to do is, in the index.html we haven't done anything except the name we have changed to gift shop app. Let's do it here also. In the index one, instead of this particular one, I'm going to change the name. All right, this file is also done. Variables one was already done. Assets and environments is done. Now app.component.ts file, we need to change it. Let's go there. App.component.ts file. Here I don't need to go for any like icons, so it will have all the icons directly. I don't need to do anything here. In fact, in the imports also I don't need to do anything. I need this particular one, pages, then tokens, and this particular stuff. So let's copy. I think I should copy up everything here till here. Let's copy everything and paste it up. Okay, I don't need all icons. Let's remove it. Token one, and these two functions also I need along with the logout one. So let me copy till here and paste it. Okay, this is ready. Now what are the errors which we are getting? Let's import it one by one. Alright, imported. This is also imported, and last one is the auth service. All of them are imported and we don't get any errors now. Okay, so everything is sorted here, isn't it? Great. So, and this platform, it is imported from at Ionic/Angular, remember that, in the ngmodules one. Now let's go to the app.scss. also we can copy, same thing only, and paste it here. HTML also we can just blindly copy and paste it here. Okay, this is done. This is ready. Now let's start off with the login part here. In the login, what we are going to do, I'm going to go to the HTML. So we need to do it one by one. You need to be pretty calmly, you need to do it. If you miss out anything, you are going to get into some trouble. So copy it up, login HTML, and in this particular one, in the HTML, you can paste it. You can in fact directly copy and paste the file also, but I don't want to do that. If we enter some problem, then it's not going to be easy to get rid of it. Okay, SCS is also done. Then TS file, you need to be careful here. What I'll do is I'll just copy this class, okay, login class, and replace this particular one here. Okay, import everything which is needed one by one, or we can copy the imports from here also. You have to be careful. Let me just import it directly. Alright, let's import it up, and then I'm going to import everything one by one. So it's little time consuming, but it's a better approach to work with. Okay, you won't land into any kind of a trouble if you do it in this particular way. Fine. So all of them are done, pretty nicely done, and we just got one error yet, which is for the reactive forms module, which we need to import into our Ionic modules file. So in the Ionic modules file, I don't need the forms module. Instead, I will have here reactive forms module. Okay, reactive forms module, and have the same here also. Okay, pass a comma, and you're good to go. There are no errors now. If you check it out, let me just show you. If I go to the HTML, there are no errors now. Fine. Similarly, I'll go for the sign up one also. Let me copy it. And if you want to see the routing one, let me just show you the login routing. We have the sign up also directly here. In the sign up HTML, let me copy and paste. So the size is little smaller, but I hope you can understand. If you want the larger one, let me do it in this particular way. This is one file and this is the other file. This is our standalone one, and this is the ngmodules one. I hope you can see it clearly now. So sign up HTML, I have copied and pasted. Let me just do it once again. Okay, then SCSS, let's copy and have the same one here. So it just copy paste, nothing else we need to do if we need to convert it. But yes, you need to know what you need to copy and what you need to skip. That's the important part here. Alright, paste it. Okay, get rid of the errors one by one. In this particular way, import everything. Alright, we are almost there. Okay, few more errors to tackle. We are almost there, almost done. Great. Just one error, the same one. Forms module will be replaced by reactive forms module. Remove this forms module here. Okay, and you won't find any trouble. So the login part is done. Let's skip it for the time being. We will check the output at a later part when we finish up everything. Now let's move to the home one. So in the home one, let's start off with the about one, since it has pretty less data. So we can start off from the beginning. Copy, just copy paste, nothing else you need to do. Don't use your head a lot. And in the TS file also we don't have anything, so I don't need to do anything here in the about one. Let's go to the which is the next one, privacy one, which is also easier to copy because we don't have a lot of things here. Also HTML, just replace it, and in the SCSS we just have one thing, so I'll have the same thing here. Let me paste it. Okay, so privacy is also ready. Let's go for the home one. Copy home. Okay, this is the home one, HTML. Let me paste it. And in the SCSS we can simply copy everything and have the same one here. Now the very competitive part or very important part is this particular file, that is a TS file. You need to be careful with all these things. I'll go to the TS file and just replace this particular one. Okay, import the necessary things and we are good to go. Let's do it one by one, pretty carefully. We are doing it up so that we don't enter any error, right? Okay, no errors and we are good to go. So home page is also done. Which is the next one which you need to take care of? Let's go to the item detail one, not this particular routing one. Let's go to the HTML one. And in the HTML one, don't worry about the routing part. Wherever it's not properly done, we will do it. So item detail HTML, let's copy and have the same one here. Along with that, I also need the SCSS part also to be the same one. I will increase the size of this. Okay, now it's pretty clear to watch. Now in the TS file, let me just minimize it and copy it. Then I'll get back, replace this code and import the necessary things once again for the item detail page too. Okay, let's do it one by one carefully. Almost there, last one, and it's done. No errors, just check it out. So item detail page is also done. Now let's go for the order one. So in the order one, what we need to take care of, in the order one, let's copy the HTML part and replace it. Then we will go for the SCSS, copy and replace, or not, there is nothing to replace, we just have to paste it. And in the TypeScript file, like once again, we need to be careful and complete this thing. Strings, import, inject, please import it, and order service import. No errors, gone, all errors gone. So this one is also done. We are almost there, just the cart part is left. So in the cart HTML, let's work with that also. In the cart HTML, what I need to do, I just need to copy and paste, nothing else I need to do, right? I don't need to use my head so far much, isn't it? Okay, paste the CSS also, and the TypeScript part, minimize it and paste it. Minimize, copy and paste it here. Okay, import the necessary things one by one. Scroll to the top to do it. Start from the top always. Okay, imported. Great, everything is getting imported one by one. And we still have some more strings imported. Inject, come on, get imported. Router imported, cart services imported, and last one is the order service. Oh my goodness, I missed it out. Don't worry, I'm going to import it. Fine. Errors are gone, except I have few in this particular one. Okay, app addresses. So I'm using here components. So basically for the components I need to pass here, and this components basically I am going to pass it in the cart module one, in the declaration one. So add address component, comma addresses component, comma I'm going to use the coupons component. These three components are needed here, and now this error is gone, but here I have the error because we haven't done anything for this components here. Let's work with that one by one. In the components, what do we need? We need the whole thing. Copy and paste it here in the ad address. Then CSS also you can copy and paste it. Okay, now the TS also in the similar manner, you just need to copy and paste. Copy and just paste it here. Okay, once that is done, import the necessary things in this particular manner. Okay, one by one you will get rid of most of the errors. Let's do it. What else is left? Okay, two more, one more, and we are almost done. We have one error here. What's that? Form group. For form group you need to use reactive forms module, but since the module file is card module file, so we need to use here reactive forms module. You can remove the forms module also, but if it's needed somewhere in the other components, then it's better to have it only. Okay, now I think this error will go away, hopefully not gone. Okay, this is for the addresses one, right? So I need to have addresses 1 2 to work with. Let's go for that. Copy and paste, then copy, paste in this SCSS file. Finally the TS file comes pretty quickly here, and I'm going to copy everything and replace this particular file. No, not the file, the code here. Okay, import the necessary things one by one, and the last one is needed. It's done. I think now this time there are no errors here, but I have errors in the coupons one. Don't need to worry, as soon as I pass the coupons one, the error will go away. So for the coupons one, let me just copy this up and I'm going to paste it here. Then for the SCSS file also I'm going to do the same. So the coupons component SCSS file is little heavier. That's why you need to understand everything properly when you are doing it up. Okay, this is the TS file where you have the component class for the coupon one, and I have pasted that also. I just need to import everything. Okay, just look at from where I am importing so that you don't make any mistakes here. Okay, all right, almost there. Great, that's done. No errors as of now, isn't it? All right, now there are few things which I need to take care of. Let me explain you. So from the home one, if I go to the routing file, I can go to the cart one, and in the cart one there is a payment one also, which I think I haven't tackled. Yes, okay, let's go for the payment one also. I missed out the payments one. Copy and replace it up. Yes, CSS, copy and replace here also everything. In the TS file also I'm going to do the same. Copy and replace this particular code. Okay, once I do that up, I am into the standalone project once again, because this time I'll show you how to copy it up. So I don't need a lot of things actually. I'm just going to copy this particular one. Along with that you can copy this too also. Let me just do it. If you don't want to like inject everything, import everything one by one, you can follow these steps also, but you need to be very careful what exactly you need. All right, like the way I am doing, and few of them I'll import it directly in this particular way to get rid of the errors. Fine. Okay, everything is done now. Now in the cart page module, routing module file, we already have the payment option, so we don't need to worry about it. It's done. In the about one, not about one, I need to go to the home routing. Home routing, we have the about one here, so which is pretty good. What is available in the app routing? In the app routing, let me remove this home. This was the earlier home which we deleted. So now we have only the home and login. So apart from home and login, I also need to pass the privacy one. So let me just go for that. What I'll do is I'll go to the home routing file and cut this privacy one, and I'm going to pass it in the app routing file here. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And for the about one also, should we do it in the same manner? Let's do it. Okay, this should be pages /home/ okay, there should be a slash here. Fine, now it's done. So privacy, along with privacy, I also need to pass about. All right, because these are direct routes that we have, not within the home one. Let's go to the routing file once again, and I'm going to paste it. Give a comma here. Fine. Change the URL properly. Give a slash, and you are good to go. Okay, this is done. Now one more thing we need to do here is I'll go to app routing one. Where is this? app.route.ts file, and I'll copy the scan match which I have passed in many places for the about privacy, along with, and I have also passed in the home one. So let me do the same here also. I'll just paste it and import the necessary things one by one. Okay, once that is imported, I can simply pass it in the privacy one along with that into the about one also. By default, route is the home one, which we are okay with. Okay, fine. In the login one, we don't need to do anything, which is great. This is ready. Now when a person enters the home page, where it can go to the cart directly, it can go to the item detail page. Well, the item detail page name is different here, so let's pass that particular one. What is the name? Please give me the name. Gifts : this particular name, I need to pass it here instead of the item detail. All right, this is done. Now from this particular one also we can redirect to the cart one. So that route we need to tackle, because if I go to the item detail one in the routing one, we don't have anything here. So I need to pass the cart one here. How will I do that? What I'll do is I'll go to the home page routing file and we'll copy this cart one, and I'm going to pass it here by passing a comma and paste it. Now we need to pass a proper location, pages /home/cart. There should be another slash here, and one slash should be removed. Okay, still the problem is there. Let me give another dot. I'll just go to the, okay, directly we can go to the home one. Fine. Okay, this is how it can be done. Fine, I'm getting out of this particular folder, and then I can directly enter the cart one also if I don't need to do that. In this way also I can do it. I'll go out of here and enter the cart page or cart folder. Okay, so route is defined, and now this will be tackled up properly. So if we go from item detail page to the cart one, it will accept it, and from the cart one, if you want to go to payment option one, it will directly accept it, because in the cart routing module we have the payment option one. Okay, so routing I think is tackled up properly. It's time to try it up. What I'll do is I will just stop the Ionic serve here. Okay, and I'm going to call the Ionic serve here now. Let's go for Ionic serve and see whether it works or not. I think we got an error here because, okay, I didn't install it. So just see, you need to check all the errors. There is only one error. So let me just run npm I and install it up. Once that will be installed, I won't get any error, I think so. Okay, once that is done, I'll just stop it and run it again. So now I have run Ionic serve, and this is the design which is coming up. Quite awkward, right? Why this is coming up? Why the design is broken? These are all the questions that are running in your mind, right? I understand that completely, but if you get this kind of a problem, simply search for one simple thing. And I'm going to search for that /standalone, or you can simply search for @Ionic/Angular/standalone to be precise. If you find this up anywhere, and we have it in the settings.json file, which we don't need to look into, but in the auth service.json file we have it there in the alert controller. So this is the ng modules one, where we cannot use the standalone one, and in the standalone one we have to pass this standalone, okay, otherwise it's not going to work. So let me just remove it and see what happens. If I just remove it and wait for it, it's done. It's working for us. So just a simple thing has ruined your whole application. So remember to check it in this particular way. Fine. Now let's try it up. Let me go for login. I have applied the credentials. It's time to check it out. I'll hit on login and we are into the home page. You can see the design is not coming up. I didn't pass it, or I have removed it. Let me just check it in the app.component.sh. I think I removed it. I think I passed it, maybe. I don't remember. Not a problem. I'll get it from the standalone project once again. And this is the one. Let's copy. And I'm going to paste it here where it is. There we go. And it's time to check it. All right. There you go. It's working, right? If I click on orders, I am able to see the orders. If I go for about us, it's working. What about privacy is also working. Then sign out, we are going to just try. Okay, let me explore the other things here. Navigation from here, add to bag, it's working. From here also I can go, and here also I am able to go there. It's working. The design part, if I hit on close, it's closed. If I hit on add new address, it's working for me. Great. Definitely the process will work, so I'm not going for that. If I go for checkout, here also everything will show up. The amount is showing up. That means all the data is coming up properly. Okay. In fact, I'll check one more thing. If I click here, the toast message is also working for us. What else do I need to check? Let me just increment, decrement, one more, removed. Great. And in fact, from here also I can go to the cart one, which is also working fine for us. So everything is working here. Now if I go for sign out, it's working. If I go for sign up, it's working. So all the routes working here nicely for us, right? So we don't have to do anything else. I think we have done lots of things here. Just forget password is left, which I might cover up in the next episode most probably. So I hope you have understood how to convert a standalone project to the ng modules one, and this is how we do it. I have shown the process to you. So that's it. We have come to the end of this video and we have executed lots of things. So with this, I'm going to wrap up this video for the day. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section how you are liking this series. Also, do share with your friends. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe it. Do check out the courses if you want to learn more. Do check out the templates if you want some quick templates to integrate in your application. And there is a food delivery application complete platform also available. Links are there in the description. Check that out and let me know if you need anything more. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'm going to see you in the next one.